What an amazing start to this week you are going to have. My gorgeous Virgolini, what an amazing start of the week you are going to have. You also have been going through something a little bit negative, something a little bit darkish, something a little bit like kind of low and down. You know, it's to do with a certain negative energy that you've been going through only because you had some kind of like a negative change in circumstances that took, you had some kind of a negative change in circumstances. And I think that this really affected your productivity and it affected your financial situation. So therefore you were like a subconsciously starting to become like, oh my God, a really kind of negative a little bit, because for the first time after absolute ages, my gorgeous Virgolini, you're going through something. You were going through something for the first time in absolute ages, something that you thought that never may, that particular thing can never happen to you, something that you thought, oh, this cannot happen to me. And you know, it's to do with some kind of negativity that last time when you had this was like a very, very long time ago. And this is why this really blew up in such a way, because, you know, it's to do with like a little negative change in circumstances that you've had not that long ago, my gorgeous Virgolini, but that really affected your mind, it affected your body, it affected your spirit, but it also affected your financial situation quite a lot. And here, some kind of a plan, something major has been so slowed down for you. Bless your heart. But sometimes life really throws all sorts of challenges and asks. Just remember to keep your head up and keep going, my gorgeous Virgolini, no matter what. Because you've been maybe just feeling like a little bit down and a little bit negative lately, but just use this energy into your advantage. If you feel like a little bit down and if you feel like a little bit negative, for the love of God, do not ever give in. Do not ever give in. Go out there, like do as much as you can. Continue to do things. Continue to move around. You know, and energy, it's like so important to keep going, keep going. Never ever give in to negativity. My gorgeous Virgolini, always make sure that you keep going. Exercise, do some kind of spiritual things. You know, spirituality is brilliant, but it's always remember to keep going and keep going. The reason why I'm saying here is because you are going to have this news which is going to really so pleasantly surprise you, my gorgeous Virgolini, at the beginning of this week. This news, it's going to make you aware of the fact that you do not need to worry about what you were worrying about, and it's a lot about your productivity and your hard work starting to pay off. This news is really going to surprise you after everything you've been through, my gorgeous Virgolini, lately in terms of worries. This is really going to surprise you, but for the first time in a while you will realize that you are on the right path. This is not only about this positive news, it's not only about this amazing energy, but it's more about this major plan in your life you will be able to carry on with. This is like probably one of the most important things you have realized about yourself within the last couple of years you want to do so badly. It's about you reaching to the certain stage of your life, my gorgeous Virgolini. So this is why this is going to be so important for you. By the time you get to the meat part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, by the time you get to the meat part of this week, you know, you are just basically going to... somebody is going to need your help. Somebody is going through something very, very difficult, and that particular person is really going to need your help. It's to do with one of the main people in your life, one of the major people in your life. Somebody is being so kind of, oh my God, it's to do with like... major people in your life, my gorgeous Virgolini. It's to do with a major person in your life. Somebody is going through something very difficult. Somebody is being manipulated by somebody else, and that other person who is manipulating this gorgeous person in your life, it's not a really nice person whatsoever. So something very difficult will be going on with a certain person in your life, and I really need you to understand that that particular person is going to be acting in a strange way, and as soon as that person that you're very close to is acting in a very strange way, you have to be very honest with that person. There is something that you wanted to say to this person, but you were keep on holding back. It's almost as if you were so aware, you were so like kind of you were so worried that you're gonna upset that person. But sometimes the way you're gonna say this, maybe somebody really sensitive or somebody going through lots of things, but you know, sometimes we have to be like really honest. And even if this seems like a brutal honesty, it's better to be brutally honest about what you think about that person being with that particular person. It's not good whatsoever. It's a very, somebody's manipulating this person, and you are so aware of it. You really need to kind of be the light at the end of the tunnel for that particular person in your life, and you're going to need to be very honest here indeed, because it is to do with somebody who means to you so much. The next and at around the end of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, seriously, at around the end of this week, you are really going to have like a two incredible opportunities. At around the end of this week, you are going to have two incredible opportunities to try to do something that you've never done before, but it's really a lot to do with promotion of your own life. It's a lot to do with you moving forward. So there are going to be two major opportunities, something that you've never done before, something that you've never tried before, something that you've never even explored before, not on this particular level. And I really strongly suggest you to take both of these opportunities on, because in like about 3 or 4 months time, these two opportunities are gonna play a major role when you find yourself on this beautiful sacred crossroads, and you're gonna realize how much your life is actually going to transform, because these two opportunities are gonna play a major role for the next few months, because every single aspect in your life is going to start changing in the best possible way indeed. So these two opportunities are also gonna be an integral part of your spiritual journey when it comes to you finding out so much about your new destiny, really, and it's going to be good. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm just going to shuffle these oracle cards and see what's your, oh my god, yes, surprise, clarity. By the end of this week, you are going to have so much clarity, my gorgeous Virgolini, absolutely brilliant. By the end of this week, you are going to have so much clarity indeed, and especially when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, when it comes to you, like really kind of realizing that you are finding yourself at such an important path. Oh my God. If you need something to re-energize you a little bit, if you need something to pick you up like almost instantly, then I strongly suggest you, my gorgeous people, to get something like Crazy Lace Agate, which is absolutely perfect when it comes to promoting in an instant happiness, when it comes to promoting vitality, and when it comes to grounding as well. This is absolutely like a perfect combination of things that are so necessary when it comes to our balance in general. Because at the same time, when you feel like really negative, when you feel really down, when you feel really sad, when you feel really spaced out, I mean, this life can be very, very difficult sometimes. I completely understand. But the problem is, when we are dealing with certain things in life, then certain things have got like a negative impact on us, and our energy is like taken away from us without us even realizing. Sometimes we are so energized, sometimes we have so many ideas, sometimes we are so keen to do things, and sometimes we are complete opposite. When sometimes we are down, sometimes we are negative. So, Crazy Lace Agate, it's absolutely perfect, specifically when it comes to us not feeling good, when it comes to us not feeling right, especially when this has been caused by the certain, situations in our life, which is absolutely natural, absolutely normal. But we need to get on with our lives. We need to get on with our lives. So this is why Crazy Lace Agate, it's absolutely brilliant, because it's instantly, and I mean instantly, going to pick you up. it's not only about happiness, it's not only about vitality, but it's about this energy that instantly like kind of picks you up so you can get on with your life. You know how precious this crystal is. Very, very powerful indeed. This crazy lace agate comes with sterling silver chain, okay? And the link to buy this is going to be above, or it's going to be within the description, in the description below, or you can simply go and see it's going to be pinned on top of the comments as well, where you can buy this gorgeous and ever so powerful pendant, crazy lace agate.